What's going on, guys? Rock here, and this is a game of Team Tactical Search and Destroy 4v4 on Silo. And I thought I would use this video, it's pretty quick, to do a question and answer session. I've never done one of those before, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I got some questions submitted via Twitter. So let's get right into them, shall we? Our very first question comes from Chris7 Hampson, and he says, what was your childhood like? My childhood was actually pretty good. I did not have any brothers or sisters to compete with for my parents' attention. That didn't make me a spoiled brat child or anything, though. We didn't have a whole lot when I was growing up. We were a middle-class family, and pretty much the most stuff I can remember about my childhood being a small child, if it was dinosaurs or Japanese monster movie related or science fiction like Star Wars, stuff like that, if it was associated with any of those things, I was in love with it. And that was, my childhood was dealing with things like that. And it wasn't until probably 10, 11 years old that I got into video games real heavily. Atari 2600, that's when it came out. And from there on out, it was all those things plus video games. So all in all, as a whole, my childhood was pretty good. I don't have any traumatic experiences other than a few accidents. And all in all, A+ childhood. That was a pretty good question. All right, here comes our next question. It is from, well, oddly enough, it's from our friend Drifter, and he has a question. What is your favorite dinosaur? That kind of relates to the first one. Really good question. Actually, it would be a T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. That was probably mine and a lot of other people's favorite dinosaur as a kid growing up. What do you not love about a T-Rex? He's horrifying. He's got gigantic teeth. He just rocked, So definitely a T-Rex. Next up is a question also via Twitter. James Lashon. Why did you choose to be called Rock Lobster? I get asked that quite often, actually. So let's go ahead and get that right out of the way now. I've said it before. When it was time to think up a gamer tag for Xbox Live, I had just recently watched an episode of Family Guy where Peter sings Rock Lobster to Cleveland to make him feel better. And that just kind of was stuck in my head. And I'm pretty sure Xbox suggested to me some kind of name with the word lobster in it. And then I thought of Rock Lobster. It's just a funny song. It's a B-52 song. B-52s are from Georgia. Everyone knows that. Right up the road from Athens. And I just went with Rock Lobster, and I had to spell it different because obviously it was already taken. Had I known that I was going to become, someone on YouTube and it was going to grow to where it is now or bigger, and I might have changed my name and came up with something better. But unfortunately, I'd already picked the name Rock Lobster, and it kind of stuck, and there we are today. So nothing too fancy right there with that one. Family Guy, that is my excuse. All right, my next question is from Tech Geek. I hope I said your name right. It's, how do you get hooked up with Machinima? That is really another good question that I get asked quite often. Get that pretty much almost, I wouldn't say every day, but almost every other day. Somebody wanting to know how I got involved with Machinima, so how they can learn to get involved with Machinima. And it was probably late October or early November of 2009 when I was contacted by Machinima. Anthony, a.k.a. Shore Wars, sent me a message through YouTube from the actual Machinima channel, and I still have that message saved. That's kind of corny. But he wanted to know if I was interested in joining their network and becoming something new for this brand new channel they had called Respawn. Wanted to know if I was interested in becoming a Machinima Respawn director. And I have to say that was a pretty cool experience. I've enjoyed working with all of the people with Machinima, and being a part of their network is really cool as well. As far as other people wanting to become part of the Machinima network, I would have to say the best advice I can give you is to just concentrate on your content, making your videos, making your channel as best as you possibly can. Be as entertaining and relevant as you can possibly be, and let Machinima come to you. Okay? Don't pester them over and over and over again about, becoming a director. Try to do your best job at what it is you're doing, whatever type of videos you're creating, and then wait for that attention to come to you. That is the most fulfilling and wholesome way to do it, and I think you'll be most satisfied by that. This video is already over. I guess I should have picked a longer video to answer a few more questions. We didn't get that many done. But if you guys like this format, like the Q&A questions, be sure to let me know by rating the video and leave some more questions down below that I could use in a future episode. And I'll do some more of these. I will see you guys again really soon. Have a fantastic day, everyone.